Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Achieving Alpha. And in this particular video, I want to show you one of the BTSC trades or one of the short-term trades which I have taken in Nifty. So basically, I have bought the put option of the monthly expiry of April of the strike price 14,500, three lots, and 14,600, one lot. Now, this is a naked put buying, which is kind of risky, but I have certain analysis which should imply that the market must go down from here. I will have the reasons, I will share it soon, but particularly the risk that I'm willing to accept in this particular trade is about 18K. Now, some of you might say that that's a lot, but just remember that if I am willing to make 36K in one day in intraday, I should be willing to lose at least 18K because in this trade also my minimum profit is roughly around, or the minimum target that I am setting is roughly around 48,000, and subsequently the next target would be 75K, or it can also touch 1 lakh by just taking a risk of 20K. So the risk is to reward is roughly about 1 is to 4, or maybe 1 is to 5 if the market intensely gives some good fall. But the thing to note here is that I have taken up the quantity in my risk appetite, and as I mentioned, that if I can make 36K in a day, I am willing to lose 18K to make another 75 on 1 lakh. So let's talk about the analysis. So first, I will show you the Nifty chart. So Nifty has been taking support from this particular trend line since the March low, which we observed in March 2020. After that, we see that this trend line was particularly broken on 12th of April, but then we saw some pullback, and now Nifty is again taking resistance at this 650 to 700 level. Now, what can happen next is that this particular support, which is 14,480, has been tested multiple times, and this, in fact, is getting weak. So, this is not a very good sign for us. And I think that if it again comes and tests this particular support, this time it will break it. Similarly, for 14,250, we have tested this multiple times. So, you will see that once, twice, thrice, four times, and five times. So, this support is also again getting pretty weak. Still, it holds on to be a very strong support. But if we break this, then the next support which I see is roughly at 14,000, which is a psychological support, and which is where the highest open interest is created by the put writers as well. So 14,000 is my target for this particular trade. And if at all it touches 14,000, I'm expecting a profit of roughly about 1 lakh in this particular trade. How? Let me show you. So the first target, as I mentioned, was 14,250. So if at all Nifty touches 14,250 before the April expiry, or basically some days before the April expiry, so this particular option will go at least 320, because 250 will be its intrinsic value and the remaining 70 will be its time value. So even if it goes to 320, I will be gaining roughly about 160 points in this one, and I have a quantity of 225. So the profit in this trade will be roughly around 36K if Nifty touches 14,250. Similarly, for 14,600, the profit will be around, so this option premium will go around 370. And if I subtract 210 and multiply that by 75, so I'll be making up roughly 12,000 in this particular trade. So overall, it will be a profit of roughly about 50K if at all Nifty touches 14,250. It can be more if Nifty touches that soon, but even touching 14,000 from here isn't that big because it's just a 4% fall which Nifty has to take, and the situation is not looking good. And if at all Nifty touches 14K, then this profit will roughly touch about 1 lakh or even more. So you can do the calculations for yourselves. Now, the second rising concern is the COVID cases. So if you have a look, so let me go here and switch to India. And you can see that as on date, so today we observed cases which are more than 2,30,000. Now that is really a concern. And if at all these cases continue to rise up, and even on Monday, if this touches 2.5 lakh, or basically it crosses 2.5 lakh, then we will see a panic in the markets, because last two Mondays you have been seeing that in the weekend some bad news comes or the COVID cases rise, and then we see an intense fall on Monday. So this particular trade I initiated tomorrow, which is on Friday. So there will be some decay in the weekend, but that's why I chose the monthly option instead of the 22 expiry. And even 21 is a holiday, so there will be no trading. So the decay will be quite fast on 20 for this particular expiry, which is 22. So I chose the expiry of 29. I'm just anticipating a 4% fall, which is possible because Nifty from its top, which was roughly around 15,450, hasn't fallen much, and there is a lot of space to fall. So that those are the reasons I have taken up this particular trade. And even if you see SGX Nifty, so SGX Nifty was also trading pretty flat in the last trading session and did not show some strength at all. And even if you would have observed, SGX Nifty shows a huge gap up, but even though we are not able to open up to that gap, so basically we are opening flat even when SGX Nifty is showing a gap up of more than 200 points. That is another concern and another hint that the strength has been lacking in Nifty. Another thing is that today HDFC Bank is expected to declare its result. Now, HDFC Bank has been following this particular trend line, and just at the end minutes of the last trading session, this broke this particular trend line, took a retest, and now I do expect some fall to come. But again, a lot depends on the results. So, how do results turn up? And in this quarter, the banks do have to show the NPAs as well. So, that is another concern, and we'll see how that turns up. But basically, HDFC Bank results will decide the market direction for Monday, because HDFC Bank has the highest weightage in Bank Nifty, and it has the second highest weightage in Nifty as well. So this can significantly impact the index movement on Monday, but let's see how things turn up. Again, this one is a risky trade. So I told you the risk and the reward, and we will see what sort of things can we expect from this one. So I will keep you guys posted. Till then, stay tuned. A quick update on the HDFC Bank results for Q4. So the results have come out, and the profit rise is 18%, but the analysts and the market expectation was somewhere in the range of 22 to 26%. So again, it hasn't met the market's expectations, and this is what we observed, right? With TCS and Infosys, they declared decent results, but they were below the market's expectations, and then their stock saw correction or basically profit booking the following day. So I do expect that HDFC Bank should also see some sort of profit booking, and this will in fact put pressure on a lot of other banks, because HDFC Bank is the leader in the retail segment. And if it puts pressure on other banks, then it's certain that Bank Nifty will also be under pressure, and Nifty certainly will be under pressure if Bank Nifty is under pressure. And even because HDFC Bank has a 10 percentage weight in the Nifty, so definitely we should expect some gap down on Monday because of HDFC Bank, and again, as I mentioned, because of the COVID cases. So I think that this particular analysis is going good. And for those of you who are asking about the risk, so the risk basically is roughly, even if we open up flat or let's say mild gap up, then also this will decay by about let's say 50 points, and this will decay by let's say 70 to 80 points. So all in all, I won't lose more than 20k, which I am fine with, and I understand that that was the risk I was getting into if I'm taking up this particular trade. But the reward, as I mentioned, varies from 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees. We'll see where we can book the profits. But the first target would be 14,250, and subsequently then 14,100, and then ultimately 14,000 is the ultimate target. So if I wait for 14,000, then certainly I'm going to book a profit of roughly about 1 lakh. If I start booking profits from 14,250 and I subsequently book some positions at 14,250, then at 14,100, and then finally at 14,000, my profit will range roughly between 50k to 1 lakh. And that I think is really good on an investment of roughly about 60 to 70k with a risk of roughly about 20k. So I'm fine with that, and that is what I expect. So let's see how it turns up. And another question might be that why I took this basically these put options in Nifty instead of Bank Nifty. So if you would see that Bank Nifty has already fallen up 20% from the top, but Nifty has only fallen up 7.5% from the top. So there is a lot of scope in fall in Nifty. And as I mentioned that this time it's hard for Nifty to sustain 14,250. So 14,000 happens to be a good psychological support. If you break that, then 13,600 is the next support which I see, because that's where we took the support on the pre-budget fall which we had. And even if that falls, then we can expect 13,000 as well, but that is like pretty late, so let's just not focus on that. But right now the markets are bearish, and we should expect 14,000 at least in April once. At least we should test 14,000, and if we took support at there, then it's a good thing. If not, then 13,600 and 13,000 is what I expect next. So let's see how this turns up, and yeah, we'll keep you guys posted. Then stay tuned. Hi folks, welcome back. And today is Monday, so the time currently is roughly around 8:30 a.m. And as you can see that today is 19th, which is Monday, and this is the position as of now. So there are roughly about 45 minutes for the market to open, and this is the current position, which is kind of neutral. So some quick updates. First of all, the COVID cases, again, the situation is not looking very good. So again, we saw an all-time high of roughly about 2.75 lakh cases on 18th of April, which is not really good. and talking about the daily deaths. So again, here we can see that the numbers are again creating an all-time high every single day, and that is not at all a good situation for us. Talking about SGX Nifty, so as expected, that's a big gap down that we have here. So currently it is trading around 14,480. But again, as I mentioned previously, that this could be a little bit uh, deceiving. So basically, SGX Nifty sometimes can deceive you, and Nifty can open differently. But there are high chances that we are also going to open up gap down. Now, whether we sustain that gap down or not, that's another question. But as I mentioned that today 14,480 and then subsequently 14,250 is very important. If at all we break 14,250 today, then I see total chances of a 14,050 or 14,000 today as well. So let's see how do things turn up. Talking about the global markets, so global markets again, Dow and S&P are seeing some mild negative or basically some mild profit booking, and this is expected because if you have a look at the RSI, so the RSI has been crossing 75, and in fact in DAX the RSI, so this is the S&P 500 futures. You can see that the RSI is 73. If I show you the DAX futures, so you will be shocked to see that the RSI is roughly around 80 as of now. So it is 79.45. So DAX has been extremely strong. So you can see that it was consolidating for quite some time and then it gave a breakout. But again, the RSI is getting too high and I do expect some correction. And I am comfortable holding this particular trade for about a week or so because the target, as I mentioned, varies from 50,000 to 1 lakh, depending on how does market react. But this is the reason that I picked up the monthly expiry and not the 22nd April expiry, because the market might show some more consolidation or maybe a minor pullback, but I do expect that the market should test 14,000 at least once. And after that, we can see what happens. But again, the primary thing to watch out for today is the HDFC Bank results. So that will decide how market reacts, and that is kind of the main trigger for market and for Nifty and Bank Nifty both. So we'll see what happens, and I will keep you guys posted once the market opens on the M2M and what is my strategy ahead. So stay tuned. So yeah, welcome back, folks. And our profit has touched roughly about 55K. So I have exited one lot at roughly about 320, and these are the subsequent targets. So 390, I plan on exiting another lot of 14,500, and subsequently 499, I plan on exiting another lot, and then for this 14,600, 590 is going to be my target. So all in all, this is a very good start for the day, and I do believe that the targets will be achieved because, as mentioned, that 14,250 has been broken up really well. And if at all we close below this 14,250 for the first 15 minutes candle, then it's going to be an entire bloodbath kind of a thing. So let's see. So 390 is the target, and then 499, and then 590 for the 14,600 PE. That should roughly land us to somewhere around 70K profit to 1 lakh. So let's see how do things turn up, and I will keep you guys posted. Till then, stay tuned. So yeah, folks, quick update. Exited another lot, and the current M2M is roughly around 58K. So I have the targets for 499 and 590 respectively, and this should be achieved once we start going towards 14050, which is the next support from here on. And I think that this is a decent profit already, and I will also start trailing my stop losses. But I do expect that some pullback will come because the first 15 minutes, if I show you the volume, so there has been intense selling. Like you can't even see the candle is covering this volume bar, but you can see the selling for yourselves, and there should be some sort of a pullback. I am expecting a pullback roughly about till 350 or so, but I will stay intact on my targets, and I do expect that these targets will also be achieved. So let's see how do things turn up. And it's always a good idea to exit some quantity and then wait for exiting some when your price comes. So let's see how do things turn up. Stay tuned, and I will keep you guys posted. So the market does seem to take some support from this particular support which I had drawn, which is roughly around 14,200. I do expect some pullback, but again, if it is a heavy pullback, then my MTM will suffer. And as I mentioned, that the target here was roughly between 50K to 1 lakh. So I have exited all the quantity of 14,500, still sitting on this 14,600 PE for a target of roughly about 600, which will come once we go to 14,050, which we can or we cannot. I really don't know, but even if that happens, so I will exit roughly with M2M of roughly about 70k. So that is okay for me. So it's already more than 1 is to 3 done, right? 18k was the risk, and 62 we have already done, and this is still running. And again, this is only one lot, so I can again hold it with conviction, and I can hold it because there will not be a much effect on the M2M, because majority of my profits I have already booked. Now just holding on to this one, and this I will try to achieve 600 here. So let's see how do things turn up. And if at all we touch 14,050, then certainly we are going to achieve 600 today. So let's see how things turn up, and yeah, stay tuned. I will keep you guys posted. So another update, guys. I have trailed my stop loss to 400 for this one lot, because I do have some other commitments and I can't be active on the screen anymore. So I need to go. So 400 is the TSL which I have on this particular lot, and if at all it hits, then it's okay. I am happy with this. So my target, which I mentioned, was roughly between 50k to 1 lakh, and 60k or 59 is something which I will be getting if this TSL hits. So I'm okay with that. And yeah, it's been a good trade. The analysis was right on point, and the lower than expectation result of HDFC Bank was what helped me further. So this was it for this video. Then I hope you enjoyed this particular one and gained something out of it. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you like this particular one, do ensure to press the like button. It motivates me to bring out more such content. And if you're new here and coming here for the first time, subscribe to this channel for more such content. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Take care and bye bye.